Good morning, friends. Welcome to Morning Brew. And as you know, that I like to pick up few topics of discussion which are relevant. And today I am talking about the crisis which is emerging in neighborhood. So before we get down to crisis which is happening in Sri Lanka, I would like to mention that whatever has happened in Pakistan was unwarranted, in my opinion, as a democratic nation. They shouldn't have done this, simply because this is like a history repeat itself. You know, way back in 60s and 70s, in the same country, Pakistan, the majority prime minister was not allowed to become the prime minister, and that led, I'm talking about the Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who hailed from current day Bangladesh, and he was the majority candidate in the parliament, and he was not allowed to become the prime minister or leader of the Pakistan, and that led to the division in the country. And as you know, that there was 1971 war, and the Bangladesh country was liberated. It was called East Pakistan. It got liberated. So whatever happened in their parliament yesterday, uh, it looked like a pre-planned drama, because the law minister pointed out something which is against Article 5, and then immediately, and that speech was over within 2 minutes, and it happened like a cookie cutter. Just immediately after that, the speaker declared that yes, I cannot allow this to happen, and adjourned the cabinet, and he finished his speech in just 2 minutes. And both of them were reading from a paper, and as soon as that finished, the Imran Khan came in front of the media, gave a speech, and as soon as that finished, the president of Pakistan dissolved the cabinet and dissolved the assembly. So this happened within 10 minutes. The entire governance of the country is gone, and even though the opposition proved that they were in majority, so hence it is like history repeating itself. The majority candidate, as per the democratic system, was not allowed to take over, and a minority government played some sort of a drama to ensure that the majority candidate does not become the prime minister, and that is why it is worrisome. I feel that this is serious. I think, in my opinion, Imran Khan should have allowed vote of no confidence to continue, because that is what the parliaments are all about. The democracy is all about. And what worse could have happened? He had to sit in opposition for next 1.5 years. That's okay. Sometimes you have the power, sometimes you are in opposition, but being in opposition but still in the parliament give you opportunity to participate in governing your country, because you play a major role as the leader of opposition. Because believe it or not, I mean, they will be the next second largest party in the parliament. So they will be, I mean, Imran Khan would be the leader of opposition. So I think whatever has happened is not good. It is not good for the region, because I think the history might repeat itself. This is my opinion. I'm not saying for sure, but I believe that whatever has happened is not democratic. So let's move on to the next crisis which is emerging in our neighborhood, and that is in Sri Lanka. So, by the way, friends, we are live right now, and you can actually, send in your comments. You want to engage with us, you can use the social media to send in your comments, and your comments will flash live here on the screen, and I can respond, give my opinion on those comments and any questions that you may have. So, moving on, the crisis in Sri Lanka, it's very deep. The Sri Lankan government has declared uh, the curfew for 3 days now. There is arson, rioting is happening. They have exhausted their foreign exchange. Inflation is running as high as 17%, very, very high. The commodities are not accessible by people, and that is why they are on the street. Um, they have depleted their foreign exchange, and the business as usual is not happening. And the country consists of about 200 million people, 2.2 crore people, if you look at the Indian measure. So, this is something very, very serious because they have run out of money. And at the same time, the global economy is going to go through a turmoil because of Russia-Ukraine crisis, and this is happening. I mean, if you look at Sri Lanka, their major commodities which they sell to the world is tea, and there are a few more. Tourism, of course. They are an island nation, a small country, but it's significantly large island. And because of being an island, they also need to import a lot of things because believe it or not, if you're living on an island, you have to bring a lot of things for your requirement from other countries, from other mainlands. So this is a reality, and Sri Lanka being an island, they are dependent on other countries to import their requirements, even for daily needs. And that is why having a very significant foreign exchange is important for a country like Sri Lanka. And now they have run out of the foreign exchange, which is very serious. And yesterday, the Prime Minister tendered his resignation to the President. God knows what is going to happen in Sri Lanka, because I think there is going to be a lot of issues with regard to availability of even basic resources to people. Now, the government of Sri Lanka has announced that there will be 13 hours blackout because they don't have funds to generate electricity. There will be no street light, and 13 hours blackout in the urban area and also rural area. So if there is no electricity, how people will run their daily business, how farmers will actually farm their land, how production will happen. So this is spiraling down into a much, much bigger crisis. And India has given them a line of credit of 1 billion US dollars. Uh, but the governance is still in the hand of Sri Lankans. They will have to decide what is right, what is wrong. And I think this is a very, very serious crisis. So in the South Asia region, in my morning brew, I thought I will cover these two crises which are, unfolding. One crisis of Sri Lanka is very serious. The other crisis in Pakistan is still shaping up. So we will, as things happen, we will come back on morning brew and give opinion on such issues. So if you have any opinion, you have any comments, do write in, and I will catch you again tomorrow morning. Until then, bye bye.